Good morning. Thank you for the opportunity that has been given to me. Shalom. Who I respect, Ma'am Dr. Elizabeth Z. Oro M. Hum and Dr. Mr. Gideon Maru M. Hum as examiner and Ma'am Veronica Damo Polii SS M. Hum as my mentor. Permission to introduce myself. My name is Tania Oktavina Polii, ID 19401-040 from the English Language Study Program. Let me present my proposal from the Research and Literature 2 course. First of all, my title is Analysis of Mental Disorders of the Main Characters in the Film Black Swan by Andres Haynes. The first, background. The reason I analyze this film is because it deals with the problem of mental disorders experienced by many people. Mental illness or mental disorder, a disease that affects the emotions, thought patterns, and behavior of sufferers. A mental disorders is a condition that causes impaired thinking and behavior resulting in an inability to cope with the demands and routines of normal life. Everyone has different mental health, and one of them is Nina Slayer's mental health, namely internal conflicts that occur due to her inner urge to become a ballerina queen, and external conflicts triggered by her dispute with her mother, Erica, and also his wife. Psychology is one of the fields of science and applied science that studies the mental functions and mental process of humans through scientific procedures. Next, formulation of the problem. Based on the background, the formulation of the problem is obtained, namely how we can find out a person's mental disorder by using psychological analysis. Next, purpose of the study. The purpose of analyzing psychologically is to understand and psychological aspects contained in a writing, film, and others. Essentially, literary works provide a way to understand change, contradictions, and various deviations in society, especially in relation to mental conditions. Next, benefits of research. The benefit we get from this research is how we can know the mental health of ourselves and that of many others. By using psychological analysis, we can find out the cause and effect of mental disorders. Next, theoretical basis. Mental illness or mental disorder, a disease that affects the emotions, thought patterns, and behavior of sufferers. Mental disorders are one type of disorders in a person that can affect the way of thinking, affect emotion and behavior of the sufferer. The symptoms experienced vary depending on the mental disorder experience. A mental disorder is a condition that causes impaired thinking and behavior resulting in an inability to cope with the demands and routines of normal life. Some of the more common disorders are depression, bipolar disorder, dementia, schizophrenia, and anxiety disorders. Symptoms may include change in mood, personality, personal habits to social withdrawal. Mental disorders can also be related to excessive stress due to certain situation or series of events like cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. Mental illness is often physical, emotional, and psychological. Next, object of research. The object of this research is film Black Swan, director Darren Aronofsky, authors Mark Heyman, Andres Haynes, and John McLaughlin. Next, research method. Qualitative research. Qualitative research methods are one of the current research methods growing and more implemented in various fields science, especially in the fields of science, social humanities, culture, psychology, communication, and education. The purpose of qualitative research is to explain a phenomenon as deeply as possible by collecting the deepest data, which shows the importance of depth and detail of the data being studied. Activities in this analysis model include first, data reduction, second, data display, and third, conclusion drawing verification. And the last, conclusion. Based on the description that have been presented in the previous chapters, as well as data analysis, the conclusion of the data from my research entitled Analysis of Mental Disorders of the Main Characters in the Black Swan films by Andres Haynes. That in life we have different mental health. For that, by analyzing mental disorders, we can find out our mental health, and also by using psychological analysis, we can find out the cause and effect of mental disorders experience. So, this is the presentation of my current proposal. If there is a lag, please correct it, and thank you.